end of this race. At the start, it's the Frenchman Frédéric Bollé who gets away first and quickly grabs the lead from Monique Beverts in second, and Stefan Everts, who makes a pretty good getaway to take third place. Frédéric Bollé with the initial advantage on the Kawasaki. Beverts chasing, but Everts keeping very much in mind that those 8 points will wrap up the title. Up front, it's a change of leaders. Beverts goes ahead of Frédéric Bollé. Meanwhile, behind this little threesome of Beverts, Bollé and Everts, it's Talan Vollen next up, followed by Yves de Maria and Pit Byra. Flying through the air with the greatest of ease. But problems for Britain's Mark Eastwood, number 22, fast to retire after just the first lap. Up front, Monique Beverts looking very determined to repeat his 96 victory, but he's gone down. Beverts makes a big mistake and ends up in the Polish dust on the second lap. Manages to rejoin, but he rejoins in a long way down. So up front, it's the Frenchman Frédéric Bollé who's taken over the lead. Stefan Everts chasing him. The world champion, remember, does not need to win this race to be certain of his third consecutive world title. But the Belgian would love to do it in style. He'd love to take the victory and win the championship in that way. He keeps up the pace and continues to chase. Talan Vollen's dropped back a little bit in the behind. Meanwhile, Monique Beverts trying to make up for the fall, dropped to 20th, but he'll eventually be forced to retire because of clutch problems. Yves de Maria working his way up to 4th place behind Pit Byra and Jamie Skevinals. So just one lap to go, it's all to be decided up front. Frédéric Bollé still up front, still not fully recovered from that knee injury, but defending brilliantly against Everts, determined to clinch his title with a winning performance here. Everts has plenty of support from a noisy fan club, a group who came by bus just to watch the crowning of their hero. And Everts indeed on this final lap putting in a last-minute charge to try and get past Frédéric Bollé. It's a brilliant attack, but will it be enough to grab the lead from the Frenchman? Again, Everts going around the outside, almost getting past Frédéric Bollé, and now there's an opportunity. Through the next couple of corners, now Everts slips ahead and on to the final lap. Or on this final lap, Everts is now in front and he takes the win and takes the championship in the best possible style. Frédéric Bollé riding a great race to finish in second position. And it's Lech Walesa himself, the former Solidarity leader and former Polish president as well, who is a real enthusiast of motocross. He's the man who presents the trophies at the end, and the winner's trophy to Stefan Everts. Third time he's the 250cc champion. So Bollé was second in that race, Vollen third, ahead of de Maria, Byra and Jamie Skevinals. About an hour and a half later, and the same riders are back at the start for the second round. The second heat, the world title race now decided, but nothing much has changed in terms of each of these 35 riders wanting to win this particular race. And that includes Stefan Everts, still highly motivated despite another title. New world champion makes a good start, but he has to yield to Monique Beverts, who makes a good getaway. Mark Eastwood's in trouble again, and it's not a good weekend for him. After the first of the 20 laps of this second race, it's Monique Beverts who's up front, ahead of Paul Cooper, Yves de Maria in third, Stefan Everts fourth, then it's Pit Byra, Frédéric Bollé, who's dropped back a bit in this one, Talan Vollen, Leon Giespers and Pedro Tractor. Number 4 rider, Yves de Maria, riding well after his superb double win in Indonesia, finding it tough in Poland, but he seems to be in better shape in this second round, maintaining better speed just behind Everts. Remember, Yves de Maria has taken over the bike that was being ridden by the French teenage sensation Sébastien Tortelli. Tortelli now out of the running until the end of the season due to injuries. There is Yves de Maria doing a great job on Tortelli's Kawasaki. So Monique Beverts still leading, but Beverts also trying to stay out front and maintain his advantage. Number 2 rider. Oh, and he's made a mistake again. Unbelievable. After making a mistake in the first heat, in the second moto, Monique Beverts gets it all wrong again, and that's just handed the lead over to Yves de Maria. Well, Bevert's really having a strange day. Perhaps the disappointment of losing the title, but he always knew that that was going to be likely in this meeting. But Yves de Maria says thank you very much, so he goes ahead. Meanwhile, Stefan Everts running well, but not quite as well as he did in that first race. Perhaps a little tired now, and he can still look forward to the celebrations tonight. Yves de Maria, though, taking his third win of the season here in Poland, and that's very much an excellent result for the Frenchman. I think I kept the pressure up because I knew I wasn't too far behind Bevert, and in the end he made a mistake because I was attacking so much. That gave me a chance to take the lead. I had a little bit